Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased price action analysis. Hello nieces and nephews, Uncle took a nice well-needed nap after the market closed today. I woke up, I was feeling a little better, took some medicine, so here I am. I'm here to make a video and I'm happy, very happy to see all you guys. I'm not 100%, but definitely much better and just enough to make this video, okay? Sometimes just having enough is all you need, right? And boy, oh boy, what an interesting week we've been having here. I haven't been making a video because I've been under the weather, but we definitely got to talk about today. Today, personally, pretty decent day to trade. Easy. I know some people don't like when I say that, but I mean, if you follow the price action and you use the levels I give you, definitely possible to trade. Okay, so I wrote here on my Discord. Okay, this was at 11:38 a.m. Okay, I wrote all morning. SPY has been basing and building strength for the next leg. Stay ready. If 500 clears, 501.8 in play, or possibly high. I didn't write it there. I wrote it in later posts, but or possibly high. But 500 had to clear to trigger a move to the upside. And I wrote for more downside to be possible, 500 must continue to defend, and 498 must break down. So at this point, around 11:38, we was either waiting for a breakout of 500 to go buy calls or a breakdown of 498 to buy puts. And when it finally cleared for 500, as you guys can see, I used the 15-minute charts, guys, to play the setups, the intraday setups. And we cleared that 500 level, this green line right there. We cleared the 500 level on the 15-minute chart. That's when I alerted to the group. 500 is cleared and it's current support. And as long as above, the higher targets are in play. And I wrote no puts unless 500 fails as support. We don't buy puts unless we get a false breakout setup. Did we get a false breakout setup? No, we did not. We got a legitimate breakout. So you see at that 11:45 candle, we got the close above 500, and then the 12 o'clock candle, we treated that level as support, and it continued to go up. We would have cut our loss only if we got a close below 500 on the 15-minute chart. Did that happen? No. Our calls were legit. It went up, hit the next target at 501.8 as mentioned in my Discord. Here is where you want to take most profit and leave a runner. And if you're going to hold runner, your stop loss should be down here or maybe a little higher, slightly in profit. But when you're holding runner, it should be a safe trade because you took most profits at the next level to level style. And what happened? We cleared 501.8, smashed the next level at 503. We did get a false breakout setup. We did get a false breakout right there at the 215 candle. Remember, when you play these sets, you want to play it level to level. So when we broke back below 503, we smashed 501.8-ish before bouncing back up, recaptured 503. That's a false breakdown setup. And from that false breakdown setup, it led to a beautiful move to the upside. Beautiful. We had earnings today. Shout out to earnings. That most likely helped the SPY bounce here. But either way, whatever the reason is, we don't trade the whys. We trading the what? The levels and the setups, okay? We can ask why later, like why did the market go up? And then we go check it. We check the news, financial juice, whatever your source is, and we see why the market went up. But when you're in real time, you got to pay attention to the levels and setups. That's what it's about because the money is made in the trade, okay? Anyways, so what's the next plan for tomorrow? Okay, let's try to end the week strong. It is possible the market could go for another bounce tomorrow. We had this low right here, April 19th low. Got a nice bounce. When we pull back, today's low could have been a higher low. If it is a higher low, if today's low is a higher low, confirmation would be to break out 504.3 tomorrow. All right, we almost 3 cents shy of testing that level. That is a fib level. You see how the market respects the fib levels. If we can break today's high tomorrow, 504.3, clear the fib level, we're definitely going up higher. That's our sign. We're going up high, 506, 508, and a big possibility that we go test that 50 daily moving average, the 50 DMA, which is around over 510 actually. All right, but either way, the bull case is only possible if we clear 504.3. If we do 506, 508, and 510 plus would be in play. Okay, let's keep it simple. Simplicity, guys. Now, what was the level that cleared today? Well, you can see that we lost that 504.2 level. We closed above it yesterday. We closed below it today. Technically, that is a lower close. Fib level is at 501.8, of course, 500 and 498. Bear case scenario requires those levels to fail, putting 495 and 491.6 in play. If we are going to break down those levels, it's very likely we drop all the way down to 491.6, possibly down to 490. All right? So remember the bear case. Break down 501.8 and 500. We could possibly drop down low. Bull case, clear 504.3 and 506. We are popping higher. Most likely to go retest that 50 daily moving average. All right? Now, triple Q, I've been covering triple Q. Triple Q gets a lot more love than NVDA. So I'm thinking of covering triple Q more often in my Discord. For more upside, 424.5, 426, and the fib level at 427.5 all must clear. If today's low is a higher low, then those levels must clear. And if they do, don't argue with the price action and just look to long, because it's all about our P&L. Get that green. 430, 432 plus are all in play. Now, bear case needs to break down 423 and 421.6, especially 421.6 because that is a fib level. Bears avoided a breakdown of that. Bulls avoided a breakdown of that level today. If it breaks down, guys, that would be bearish. All right. Can the Bulls defend? That is the question. But if it does, if they don't, and if it breaks down, that's bearish. 419, 417, and 415 all in play, and it's very higher possibility that we break lower than 415. All right. Here is NVDA. Yeah, we cleared a fib level today that was at 812. That is a critical support level. We closed around 826.3-ish. Okay, so there's a lot of levels before 812 to deal with, like 824, 820, 816, and then 812. But overall, please add those levels to your chart. Don't make me say it for nothing. But overall, to be bear, it got to break down 812, and we could possibly push back down to 807.93.5, possibly even lower than that. Now, if we're going to be bullish, we need to clear 830 and 833. All right, you can see around this fib level, 841.6s. It's a sell zone. All right, sell zone. So we can break above 841.6. Very likely that, some type of bottom is in, but is most likely just send us back up to this green trend line, which is around 867. And then there's a fib level 868.6. Okay, now I would feel more confident that the bottom is in if those levels are clear or we break above this trend line. All right, so above 868.6, I would favor a bottom is in. Oh my, we had a beautiful, beautiful big bounce on the Tesla here. Broke out a bunch of fib levels. We also we had a fib level at 169.5. That's a 61.8 fib level. Tesla managed to get a close above that. It was barely a breakout, but technically it is. If it could stay above 169.5, that would put 171 and 172.5 in play. If those levels clear, that would be bullish with 175 or higher in play. Okay, I would switch back to bearish if we break back below 169.5 and 168. We lose those levels, 165.5 and possibly a test of 160.5 would both be back in play. All right, guys. Here is IWM. Tested this fib level. I had a fib level of 196.7. Tested as resistant today. I don't know if IWM trying to knock on it for a breakout, but if we're going to be bullish, got to get above 196.7, and that would put 198 and 199.6 in play with 202 above, okay? For me to get bearish, I still need to see 196.7, defend as resistant, and then break down 195 and 193.5. If those levels fail, it's very likely we drop down to 190 and 187.4. Very likely. Apple here retested a fib level around 170-ish. All right, gonna have to clear 170 to get bullish with 172.3, 173.5, 175, and 176.2 all be in play, okay? For me to trust this rejection, it could be a rejection, but for me to trust it, I need to see it break down 168.5 to put 166, 164.6, and 163.4 all in play, guys. Just look to react. Here is AMD. It closed around 153.7. I need to see it clear 154 and 156 to put 157.6 in play with 160 and 161.8 in play. I would favor a bottom end above 161.8. All right, if we want more downside, if market makers want to push this back to the downside, then support must fail as usual. Okay, so it closed today at 146.7, which makes support. Actually, I'm sorry, it closed at 153.76, which makes support at 150, 148, and 146.3. Okay, below 146.3, I would definitely favor some new lows all the way down to 140, maybe 136.7. Those are fib levels. Okay, very big possibility. Look to react. Amazon, some way, somehow avoided a breakdown of this fib level at the fib level at 171.4. Tomorrow, if it breaks down, guys, very likely we drop down to 166s or 162. But overall, if it stays above, I got resistance at 174. Gonna need a clear resistance to put 176 and 179 in play. Above 179, I'll definitely favor a beautiful pop all the way up to 187-ish. All right. Netflix got a fib level here at 562. Holy moly. Gonna have to break that level down, 562 and 560 to put 555, possibly a drop all the way down to 545 in play, okay? But if it can stay above 562, bulls have a shot at more upside. Clearing 566.5 would definitely be a good sign, a bullish sign. Putting 568.5, 570, possibly a pop all the way up to 574 in play. Microsoft, for more downside, because this is a big drop it had all in April, but for more downside, 397.2 and 395.5 both must fail. If it does, don't argue with the price action. We are dropping lower. But for this relief bounce to continue, because boy oh boy does it need a relief bounce. If there's a relief bounce, it's going to need to clear 399, 401, and 402.2. Those levels clear, then we got a shot at some upside. All right, 404, 405.5, 407, and 409 would be targets of mine. Google got a fib level at 157.6, managed to still close above that level. Interesting. If it can clear 159 tomorrow, it's very big possibility we head to new all-time highs, but 161.7 in play first. If this is a dead cat bounce, I mean, it is a lower close technically, but if we're going to get lower close, it's got to break down 157.6 and 156.3. Those levels fail. 155, 155.3, and 151 would all be in play. Meta, holy moly, what a drop. Let's reset. What are the levels? Well, it closed at 444.3, which makes support at 440, 436, and 434.5. Those levels fail, guys. We are dropping to the downside. Next fib level is all the way down at 423. That would be a crazy drop. This is a volatile stock. Now, if its upside is the market maker's plan, then they need to clear 444 and 445.8. If those levels fail, 450 and 453 would be in play. Here is BA, Boeing Company. Guys, look, multi-month trend line. Almost a year now. Only since June of... why do I say it's a multi-month trend line? This is a multi-year trend line. Since June of 2022, holy moly. We got another test of it today. That's incredible. It actually bounced. It actually bounced on the multi-year trend line, guys. But let's take a look at these fib levels. Respected that 168 fib level. Interesting. If 168 clears tomorrow, next fib level is at 170.4 and 173. Both those levels would be in play. For me to be bearish, it got to break down 166. That would put 162.8 and that multi-year trend line back in play, which is at 160. All right. If we retest that level again, it's very likely this was just a dead cat bounce. Dead cat bounce or bearish. And below 160, bears would be in full control. Okay, so bullish above 168, but watch out we break down support, especially 160. Here is Bitcoin still overall below that 50 daily moving average. Ooh, we broke it down back in mid-April, retesting it, guys. We retested it as resistant. That is bearish price action behavior, guys. Unfortunately for the bulls, that's bearish price action behavior. So follow through. Got to break down 63.8K and 60.7K, okay? Bears would definitely be in control below 60.7K, all right? For this to be a bounce, for me to trust a bounce, 65.7K must clear. That'll be a start. And then the 50 daily moving average, which is at 67.4K. Recapture that 60 daily moving average, 50 daily moving average, then I'll be bullish on Bitcoin. Otherwise, it's looking bearish, guys. Here is dark pool orders. Most of the activity came in at 505.61, and then the other activity came in at 503.30. All right, guys, add those levels to your charts. Big players trying to hide their intentions, but they're getting busy around those levels. We know, chat. Flow is out. Overall bearish for the SPY. Overall bearish for QQQ. Overall bearish for IWM. Bullish for NVDA still. Tesla's bullish. Apple's bullish. I'm trying to go slow. AMD is bullish. Amazon is bearish. Interesting. Netflix is bullish. Microsoft is bearish. Oh, come on, guys. I'm so sorry. I try to go slow. Y'all seen me. Come on. It didn't work. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for your patience. Hopefully, I am feeling a little better after that nap. Took some medicine, so hopefully by tomorrow I'll be 100%. And next week I'll be with you guys all week. Otherwise, I hope I won't have to miss none of this. I miss you guys. Anyways, good to see y'all. Have a safe weekend. Good luck tomorrow. Let's finish this week strong tomorrow, guys. Peace.